And hello once again, my YouTube faithful. It is the beginning of the third week of February, and it's 72 degrees outside, so absolutely loving that part. And now it's my turn to clean the S. She is extremely dirty. I told you in a couple videos back that I'd replaced the VTEC solenoid gasket, but as you can see here, it's still leaking from that area, and I realized after looking at some of the forums that there is another gasket that is about impossible to find, but I did find one on eBay for 12 bucks. It's the upper VTEC solenoid gasket, which kind of looks a little funky. If I can find a picture of it, I'll put it in right here. So that's what that thing looks like, and it's actually on top of the VTEC solenoid control module thingy, whatever you want to call it. So I've got that on order from eBay. It's got to ship from California. Who knows when it'll get here, and then I'll replace it, do a little quick video on that, because apparently it's a pretty common issue. Also, there's a small leak coming from, you can see this part right here, coming from that little, rest that right on top of my head. It's not that heavy. You see right here. That is actually a bolt that holds a lot of the cam gears and whatnot together, so I can't just take it out and replace the washer. I've actually got to take the head cover off and rig up a way to actually hold the cam gears in place while I take that out and replace the gasket. Or what I can do is just clean it off and put a little bit of that RV sealant on there, which seems to be what most people do. But you can see right here there's a bunch of oil coming back in around the VTEC solenoid, and apparently the gasket that leaks is right under here, under these three bolts there. So maybe that'll work. I don't really know, but it does look like that's where it's leaking from. So got a few videos coming up, but between that and the flagpole, yeah, so it's been an interesting week. Anyways, you know, things that can get fixed, no big deal. And I'm going to give this thing a good washing now. Can you see that now? You can probably see it better like that. I can't see because it's so bright outside, but you might be able to see all the fingerprints on the side. Anyways, I'm going to go eat, and we'll do our good little detail video on it. Oh, I do want to show you something. When you're actually detailing an S, it's very easy to take the seats out. I just want to show you how to do that, so I'm going to include that in the little video today. And just show you how to vacuum it out and get everything clean. It's obviously a tiny little car, it doesn't take much to actually clean it, but we'll do that. We'll see you in a little bit. Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and take the seats out of the S, so I want to make sure there's nothing up under the seats that will prevent me from getting them out. So let's just get it cleaned out. That too. Yeah, that too. Alright, now that you've got all the important things out of here from under your seat, let's go ahead and take the 4 bolts that's required to actually lift the whole seat out. I'll show you these. Alright guys, as you can see, right there is one of the front bolts of the driver's seat, and it is going to be a 12mm socket, and in the rear, back here you're going to have a 14mm on that side and a 14mm on the other side. It's the same for both the driver and the passenger. So I have my handy dandy torque wrench, just cordless torque wrench, and I'm going to get these things out for you. What you can do is actually put the back of the seat up, push the chair back as far as you can. Obviously the floorboard's disgusting, so please ignore that, but that's the whole reason we're doing this. That's out. And that's out. Those are the 2 front bolts. Take 12 off, 14 on. Alright, now we're going to run the seat as far forward as we can. So we get the impact in there. Out. Too. Just remember, 12 in the front, 14 in the rear. That's all you got to worry about. Not to mention the holes are completely different sizes too, so it's not like you're going to mix them up or anything. Alright. Seatbelt's easy to get out, just a little slit right here. Slide the belt through it. No big deal. What I am going to do is make sure there is a plug under here. There we go. Okay. Just a little tab plug. Comes out. No big deal. As you can see, you get in there, get it all cleaned out, especially behind the seat. That corner right down here can be a little difficult to actually get clean. But obviously I like sunflower seeds, and to leave the top down when there's a bunch of pine trees around. So let's get that cleaned out. Before I forget, this is not a paid advertisement, it's just what I want to have right now, and it's so good. Alright, suck this junk out. I think I might need new floor mats. So it's obviously not going to be hardwood clean, it's just an old car, stuff that's stuck on here. I did get all the big stuff out, all the big bits of gravel, and I thought about ordering some new floor mats recently, and I think I'm going to have to do that. Those things are nasty. My heel is torn that when I use. So once you got the seat out, it's very easy to get all of this area clean here. And I've got some leather cleaner and some vinyl cleaner, and I'll get all that done. Alright, so when you're cleaning the leather parts here and the vinyl parts here, pick this up. It's just a Black Magic leather treatment, cleans, protects. I'm going to put this all over everything, not just the leather, but the vinyl, all the plastic pieces and all that too. It'll do a fine job of cleaning the plastic, and obviously it should do pretty well on the leather. I don't think I've ever tried this before, but let's see how it works. I got a little sponge, by the way. Alright, as you can see, just doing the area behind the seat has yielded a pretty decent amount of nastiness. So, I'm going to just show you how quick this thing gets dirty. And the last time I did a full detail on this car was probably late September. So in 4 or 5 months, it's gotten this bad just behind here. You wouldn't think stuff would get collected behind the seat as much as it does, but it definitely does. And something I'm noticing about this leather cleaner is that you got to really rub it into the vinyl. The leather sucks it right up. With the vinyl, you've really got to kind of just let it dry on there, because vinyl's plastic. It's not going to suck anything into it like leather will. But it's actually doing a pretty good job of kind of bringing back the luster of it. Not bad, not bad. All right, so did the whole interior, took both seats out. You saw me do the driver. The passenger's the same. There's no plug on the bottom of it. Wiped it all down. Did the seats, behind the seats, the door cards, everything with the leather cleaner. I did the dashboard with the natural finish Armor All, just interior detailer. That stuff keeps it from getting real shiny. So now it's time to just put the top up and give her a good wash. Don't think I'm going to actually wax her today though, because the kids are probably going to wake up from their nap soon, and they're usually pretty rough on a Sunday afternoon after a nap. So I'm going to do this real quick, try to get inside, and try to get this wrapped up.
It's only you when it matters. Don't you care about me at all? Is this love in the gutter? Or will we pick ourselves up tonight? And I thought that we could fly so high, and I was so wrong. Don't need someone bad like you.
Alright, so apparently my camera cut off towards the end of that there, but all I'm going to do is put a little quick detail on it. The thing's still beating up like crazy, so I'm not really worried about the wax for now. But, just want to give you a little rundown on how to take the seats out. I know the video's a little drawn out, but obviously I got to fix my flag, I got to fix the oil leak, and I went in and put another quart of oil in it because it's been about 1,000 miles since the last time I did. And with that extra oil leak, it's it was about a quart low. So that's where we are. I hope you guys had a fantastic weekend, and I will see you on the next video.
Don't need someone bad like you sticking to my heart.